Hi everyone, so I thought I would start doing like weekly favorites. So like at the end of the week, Fridays, showing you the products of the week that I love. Sometimes I just don't have enough products to do like an entire monthly's favorites. Sometimes I don't use that many products. So I feel like when the months that I'm not using as much, I might just do like maybe one Friday favorites and maybe something that I'm not loving at the moment. So like something like Friday favorites and hates it. I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I feel like sometimes I don't use as much product and it's just easier to show you what I'm loving at the moment and what I'm using daily, because sometimes with monthly favorites it could be something that I've used over a few months or something that's brand new. With this, it's stuff that I am currently going to be using, so you know it's either really good or I just don't like it. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Charlie, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. I love to do these types of videos, whether it's lifestyle. I like to categorize it as lifestyle, where I do makeup videos, hair, suggestions, outfits, especially fashion. Sometimes I do a little bit of cooking. It just depends on what my mood is and what I want to share. But I have a lot of really good items, and I think I might have two that I'm just not a fan of. So let's just get started and get right into it. Like I said, this is stuff that I am currently using and currently love. Well, two things I think I don't love. So it could be a mix of both. Something that I just got back into using, and this is a game changer, is these little stretchy, soft headbands. You can get these super cheap at Walmart. I think they're even cheaper at like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. This is wonderful for when you want to put on your makeup, when you want to wash your face, if you want to shower and make sure that you don't like mess up the perimeter of your hair. I think they're nice and stretchy. They're so cute on. And after I take a shower, I just put this back. I take it in the shower. I wear it while I'm showering if I'm not washing my hair that day, and then I just use it till I go to bed. It keeps my hair out of my face. I love it. And they're very, very easy to wash. They're like that microfiber material. So anytime I get like makeup or gunk in it, I just toss it in the washer at the end of the week and it still stays really nice. And I think I paid like $7.99 for this. So I really like it, and I definitely suggest it if you're somebody who needs to get your hair out of your face when you're doing makeup or facial cleansing, whatever you might use. Something that I just recently grabbed because I needed a shampoo and conditioner, and I was at the grocery store and there were slim pickings, but this was on clearance, not clearance, this was on sale that particular week, and I really think they were like $4 each. And it's the Hask, H-A-S-K, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, coconut oil shampoo and conditioner. Now, this is incredible. I had never used anything but their their mask, like where you can buy the individual packs of masks, like like the deep conditioning mask, sorry. So I ended up picking up the one for nourishment because it repairs and hydrates, because I noticed that my hair has been quite dry lately, probably because I put quite a bit of heat on it. And I got it in the scent coconut oil because it was very light, but still smelled incredible, very beachy, but really appropriate for like early spring going into summer. These are really, really good. My hair feels so good when what I love most about it was the shampoo was even nourishing. I didn't feel like my hair was stripped. Sometimes after you shampoo, it feels like too squeaky clean, and I didn't feel like this. And I feel like the conditioner had nice slip. My fingers ran through my hair. Even sometimes with like cheaper shampoos, the conditioner still will kind of make your hair feel like knotty and ratty. I have had less tangling with this. And even at full price, I think it's right around $6.99, which is, you know, nowadays people are spending $30 for bottles of shampoo. So I feel like if you're looking for something that's really good and an alternative, I recommend this. Now, I don't know if it's sulfate free. Oh, no parabens and no sulfate, so that's even better. And even without those two things, these lather incredible. So maybe if you have curly hair, if you have more coarse or textured hair, maybe give this a try. They have it for all different types of hair. I just happen to pick the nourishing one. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Or if you've tried this brand, let me know what you think. I really like it. Again, it's the Hask, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I've seen that at CVS. I've seen that at Marshall's even. I've seen that pretty much everywhere. Walmart. Let me know if you've ever tried it because I really love it. So recently, my daughter has been kind of breaking out a little bit, more like in a hormonal area. I've noticed it around her chin a little bit more. And I picked this up, the Witch Hazel. This is the TNN Dickinsons Witch Hazel. Actually, I have bought this in the past. This particular bottle my grandmother sent me home with, she had, like, for whatever reason, she had bought 4 or 5. I think with her insurance, luckily she gets like a quarterly allowance to buy medication, pads, things that she needs, and she had a couple extra bottles and sent me home with one, so I was very grateful. And this is for your face and body. You can even use this, a little TMI, if you have hemorrhoids and they're bothering you and you haven't had time to go to the doctors. I'm almost positive you could use this. They even make these in like a wipe for down there if you are having trouble. These are good for all types of things. But she does wear a little tiny bit of makeup to school recently, like a little bit of foundation, powder, bronzer, and mascara. That's all she's allowed right now, and a little bit of lip gloss. And right after she takes her makeup off and washes her face, I have her tone with this, and I notice that it's kind of drying out that little bit of underneath acne that's not so much cystic, but like right there in between. And although I don't really love the smell, I find this to be an amazing toner, especially if you're sensitive. I think it's like an astringent. First aid astringent. Yeah, so this is really great to keep in your medicine cabinet. Not necessarily for acne, but for all kinds of things. So let me know if you like Witch Hazel. This is something that we've been loving for a couple weeks now, but I've been having her do it quite a bit right now with her face. And she hasn't had any issues, and I feel like that's not as harsh as like doing tea tree oil. When my sister was younger, she still suffers with it. Very bad cystic painful acne, and though she was on antibiotics for it, she was on all kinds of medication, the tea tree oil would dry it out, but it would make her skin very dry and angry for a little while. So I definitely recommend that for somebody with a little more of a sensitive skin. So you look at a girl like me and you think, oh, that's a girl that takes care of her feet. Well, honey, no. Well, my friends, you are wrong. I am probably very lazy about, I should say, my heels, okay? So I probably give myself like a pedicure every 2 weeks where I change my nail polish, I file my nails, I clean under my nails every 2 weeks real good. Obviously, I'm washing my feet every night in the shower. It's something that I got into a better habit about, especially in the summer when I'm in sandals. Because I guess some people don't think about washing their feet because they're standing in, you know, soapy water. But I have been really trying to make sure I keep my feet dry, and I give myself a pedicure and change my polish, but I get very lazy when it comes to my heels. And the other night I noticed they were getting crusty and dusty, and it's almost summertime, and I have found an amazing solution. Now, if you are maybe diabetic or have medical issues, definitely consult with your doctor. These are just for people that maybe don't have any type of medical issues, but I know this in particular is good for diabetics. So I ended up just buying a regular foot file off of Amazon. I will link this one down below because this one is amazing. It's nice and big, so you don't have like a hard time holding it. I know some of them that are a little bit smaller can give you a hard time. So what I do is I take a shower at night, wash my feet, soak them for anywhere between a half hour, probably about 30 minutes in baking soda, a little bit of salt, and warm water, and I just let everything kind of loosen up, and then I go in and file. This is not sharp. I have not had any pain from this. If you're having if you're having any pain from filing your feet, either you're filing too much or maybe you need to talk to your doctor. But this particular one I love, and it's really nice, and I think it was $7. And if you know, in the suggestion with Amazon, sometimes they give you things to buy with it. Maybe take a look at some of that stuff too. So that's what I've been doing about 3 days a week. So I'll file after I shower, get as much dead skin as I can off, and then what I do is I go in, my husband suggested this to me, is the O'Keeffe's for healthy feet. I know everybody has heard of this, and I slather this. You only need a little bit because for some reason it can become very sticky, and then I put on a pair of, like, as a matter of fact, I'll show you. I wear diabetic socks. I'm not kidding. I am not diabetic, but my grandmother is, so sometimes she gives me these things when I come down to see her. I go down once a week to, once a week I go down on Wednesdays to check on my grandparents, make sure everything's okay. Honey. And like I said, she is diabetic, so then I just take these diabetic socks. It's for circulatory problems, diabetes, edema, and neuropathy. They fit loose on the top, and they literally say diabetic socks. If I can find these, I will link them, but I will link diabetic socks for you. No, I'm not diabetic, but I love these socks so much. They are amazing. So I just stick anything on. You can do any type of heavy sock. But this O'Keeffe's, like, I've had this for quite a while, and you can see I haven't even used it a little bit. There's no scent, which I love. And what I love is it's so inexpensive and it works. My husband uses it. Even though I know they say it's specifically for feet, you can use a tiny bit on your hand. Sometimes I do at night when my hands are super dry and I don't have my hand cream with me, but this is thick and emollient and it really does a job. And I feel like it is definitely okay for diabetics to use. Yeah, safe for people with diabetes. I don't know of any other health issues, but if you're having problems with your feet, these two in combination are amazing. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to suggest, now I will cut this out if this is not available online or in store. My husband's barber gave it to him as like a gift. When he gets new products in, sometimes he gives my husband stuff because he's been going to him for so long. And it's called Conman Hair and Beard Pudding. Now, my husband doesn't use it as much because he prefers like gels or pomades. So it says that it applies a small amount through damp, detangled hair from root to end. And this is supposed to work as like a hydrating, it creates like slip and it hydrates the hair and it smells delicious. It's like this slimy green stuff. When I tell you, you need a little tiny bit. So what I do is I wash my hair, shampoo it, condition it, brush it out. I take the smallest amount, run it through my hand, and then I run it through my ends. And I noticed that this combats frizz and I stopped having staticky-ness in my hair. I don't know the price of this, and I'm not even really sure what it is for other than it says a hair and beard pudding. So it is geared towards men, I assume, but anybody could use it. It does have a more masculine smell. I like it. I recommend it. I've been using it once a week when I wash my hair. I don't use it on dry hair, but I use the smallest, tiniest amount. And like I said, it's like this goopy sliminess. Can you see it kind of jiggling? And it smells incredible. So if you're looking for maybe like something for your hair or your beard, maybe pick this up. If I cannot find this online or anything and it's just exclusively for barbers, I will take this part out. But if you see this, then I definitely recommend this. And it smells so, so nice. So if your lady friend's giving you a little peck on the cheek, she might smell something wonderful in your beard. This is a recent purchase. I bought this because I got a sample and I love it. It is pricey. It's just the KVD translucent setting powder. This has made it so easy for me to blend my eyeshadow and makeup on top of it. So I do my regular foundation, I put concealer or foundation on my eyes, and I set everything with a little tiny bit of this. It's very finely milled. And I feel like it doesn't look cakey or heavy. I do really love it. And I feel like there's so much that it's going to take me quite a while to run through this. I chose this one over the Laura Mercier because I did have a sample and I'm still working my way through the sample one that I've had now for about 4 weeks. And I just feel like it has made such a difference in my blending. I feel like it just made it less tacky and easier to lay down a base of color and blend up. With having hooded eyes, I prefer to lay a base color down on my lid and then just blend my way up. That way you're able to see the color. And if I do a shimmer, I just bring it up a little bit higher, but I really like this and I feel like it looks beautiful under the eyes. It keeps me matte all day if that's the look you're going for, and I definitely recommend it. I think it's like $32, which I feel like it's worth it if you're looking to invest in a good powder. A mascara, actually I'll just show both the two mascaras that I am obsessed with. I'm loving. That's the look I've been getting. My daughter has been stealing these from me. I don't know if you can see how long my lashes look. They are not falsies. She has been stealing this one from me. I keep telling her stop using my mascara and get your own, but she loves this and I love this, the Bambi Oversized Eye. Now this is not the original one. I'll link this one below. I did this like a whole review for the 5 mascaras I think are best at the drugstore right now, and I will link that video for you below. Love this. If you are looking for a standalone where you do not need to mix, even if you're crazy like me and I still like to mix my mascaras, this is one of the best. And it's the Bambi Oversized Eye in the black packaging. I never buy waterproof mascara. I can't stand it. It's too hard for me to get off my eye, so I always do washable mascara, just so you know. And this one is incredible. This is like a high-end mascara, I swear. And it's the L'Oreal Voluminous Noir Balm. The brush is amazing. It's so flexible. And like I said in that video, see how flexible it is? And it's so good. And these two together are incredible. I am down to maybe having to do one coat of this and then one coat of this. Instead of doing 15 coats of mascara, I'm able to get away with two, one of each. This one reminds me of the Maybelline Rocket, but without that horrible spikiness. Now, I love that mascara, but the wand is so dangerous. It pokes the hell out of your waterline. I find these to be really incredible. I love both these mascaras, and I will link them for you down below. One of my favorite highlighters right now, especially for your inner corner, is Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop. Mine is so worn and well loved, but oh, look how blinding it is. You literally can't even see it. It's so blinding. Look at that. It is incredibly beautiful. It's the most beautiful. Look at that. It's so metallic and wet, and it's just the most perfect highlight. As you can see, I'll just tap a little bit. Look at that. I mean, I already had highlight on, but this I recommend. Look at it. It looks like you've been on vacation. It looks like you've been on vacation and you have a little bit of a glow from maybe like your suntan oil and a little glisten from sweat, and you just look healthy and beautiful. This looks beautiful in your inner corner, on the tip of your nose, on your high points. It just, let's match this side too. This has lasted me forever, and the best part is I think it's like $8. These are incredible. You can find them at Ulta. You can find them right online on their website. I recommend them highly, and I love that. That color in particular, Flexitarian, is beautiful, and you could even use it as an eyeshadow if you want to. And if you're somebody who likes cream products and you prefer to do that over powder, highly, highly recommend. I mean, come on. It literally sells itself, and it's so inexpensive. So I picked up another one of these because I had gone for a little while without it, and it's one of the best primers, and it's the No Pore Blame Primer. No Pore Blem. Touch and Soul. It does have a little bit of a scent, but nothing offensive, nothing that lingers. It's very like silicone based. But it's not sticky, but you definitely know you're wearing a pore filling primer. I love it. I recommend it. And the best part about this was I found it at TJ Maxx for $10. So check TJ Maxx and see if they have any. Otherwise, I would pay full price because it is so good. It really, really is. I either do this one or I love the e.l.f. Pore Primer, which everyone knows I love that one, but this one is really good. One of the concealers that I love, I have one open. I always keep a backup one. I don't have to really sell you on it. This is what I use every day. I love this over high-end, and I've tried a few high-end concealers. Full coverage, the best. And on days that I don't want foundation, I just need a little bit of coverage and I want my freckles to kind of show and I don't have time, this is the best. I do it for under eyes. I'm 34, so I'm starting to now notice a little bit of crepiness under my eyes or a little bit of fine lines. Nothing that bothers me. I really don't care. It's part of getting older, but I feel like this doesn't settle. And this concealer with the KVD setting powder is really, really good, especially if you are a little bit older and you're starting to notice fine lines like myself is. The last two makeup products that I am loving, I just picked this up on a whim. It was literally like $6 on Amazon on sale, or 5 something, and I just grabbed it, and it's the Revlon Color Stay. I haven't used this in so long. I got the one 180 Sand Beige because I needed a foundation that was a little bit lighter. That's what I'm wearing today. It's definitely full coverage. I do like it a lot. Honestly, I do. And I think I will keep this one in my collection. I think this is a great foundation. And this one is the combination oily skin. I don't have oily skin, but this one is really, really good. I definitely recommend it. Oldie but a goodie, great foundation, full coverage, and the price point was really good. A lip liner that I'm obsessed with right now is the Nyx Lip Liner in Nutmeg. Great lip liner. That's what I have on today. It is a little bit dark, but you definitely can use less pressure or blend it, and it's a great lip liner. These are so inexpensive. These are like $4, and they last forever. Now, if you don't like the ones that you sharpen, they do offer the ones that you can roll up. I prefer these. I know they're a little drier. Not everybody likes them, but I love them, and I feel like I get a lot more product. Okay, you guys, we are moving on to deodorant that I am loving. Real quick, just the Dove This one is from Ross. I got it for $4.99. Deodorant is so expensive. This one is a 6.7 ounces, and this one is in matcha green tea and blossom scent, and it's just a Dove women's spray deodorant. Incredible. I will never go back to roll-on deodorants. Those have made my life so convenient and have saved me the aggravation of having deodorant all over my clothes. Just something that I picked up on a whim as well is keeping bar soap in the house. This is so convenient for really like getting all the gunk from under your armpits from deodorant. I just take it and I really scrub with this first, and then I go in with my moisturizing body wash. These are great. It's great when you have guests. You can just hand them a bar of soap and then you can throw it out. They're inexpensive. I think I got a 3-pack for under $2. It's just the Irish Spring Aloe Mist. And it's just very fresh and clean. It doesn't have a masculine or feminine scent. And any bar soap I like to just keep in the house. I also like to use them to clean my makeup brushes with. I prefer to use the unscented Dove soap for cleaning my makeup brushes. But if I'm in a pinch, I can use that really fast. The lotion that I've been putting on at night, other than my O'Keeffe's that's been for my feet, this is just for my all over body. Again, another Dove product because Dove is everything to me. I love that line of product. I think they are incredible. And it's just the mango and almond butter cream oil. This is very thin and watery, but it does really moisturize and it smells so good. It's very summery. It smells exactly like a fresh mango. I don't feel like it's artificially smelling. I feel like sometimes the mango can be too overwhelming and I don't like the scent, but I do like it with the Dove, and I love the matching body wash, and I believe they even have a scrub in the mango. So this is a great body cream, I guess. Cream oil, so it has oil in it. Also, I think that's under $5, so that is great. My poor husband has recently, we think it's eczema. It looks like it could be either eczema or psoriasis. It's all around here, it goes up his neck, and it's getting patches on his skin. And something that's been helping with the uncomfortability of it is Ucerine Eczema Relief Cream. There's no scent to this. It has 1% oatmeal, which I think is what's calming down the itchiness of it. He has a doctor's appointment Monday for it, but so far this has been really helping. This was highly recommended on like Amazon, things like that. I'm sure everybody's heard of Ucerine, and he can continue to use this even if it clears up and they give him more of a prescription. I like that it was fragrance free and steroid free. I've had to use steroid creams in the past, and I know they can be dangerous. So I was excited for him to try this, and so far it's been helping a little bit with the itching. So I've been using this in combination with hydrocortisone when the nights are like really bad. So hopefully we can get that cleared up. But if you're looking for like a good eczema lotion, maybe give this a try. Recently I just picked up from Dollar General the coconut oil, 100% pure refined coconut oil. I don't know if it's good for you. I don't even know what the ingredients are. Oh, only coconut oil. Awesome. So they have no other ingredients in here, so that's really good. I just take a tiny bit of this at night, warm it up between my fingers, and use it to remove my makeup, and then I go in with a makeup wipe. This is cut down on me using multiple makeup wipes. I really like this, and for $1, I was glad I gave it a try. I picked up 2 of them, and I like to use this on my cuticles as a lip gloss, not a lip gloss, but like at night a little bit on my lips, because I can't stand chapstick. I hate chapstick, but this is really good. You could use this on your heels if you needed to. Coconut oil is like a love-hate. Some people love it, some people hate it. I have to be very careful because if I use too much around my eyes, I notice I get a little bit of like bumps around there, so I try to avoid my eyes as much as possible. I just do the tops where I get the eyeshadow off, and then I go in and get it right off and really scrub my face clean. Something that I picked up for my husband because he's always picking at his teeth after we eat, and I tell him to stop. I keep regular floss and like the dental pick flosses and regular floss, but I just got the Dentec Deep Clean Bristle Picks. They're double picks. You get 100. They're really inexpensive, like right around $3. And he really likes these. He keeps a couple in his car for work, and we have a whole pack upstairs in our bathroom. So I just thought, you know, if you haven't ever seen these, they're pretty neat looking, and I believe they are spearmint scented. You just get like a little bristle end. I don't know if you can see that, and then just a regular pick. They're flexible, and I feel like they're less dangerous than like a wood pick. and they don't splinter off, and they really, really get in there. I never realized the importance of flossing. That is where a lot of bad breath comes from when food is sitting in between your teeth. So we are flossers. Well, I am. I try to get my husband to do it, but you know how husbands can be. So the last three things are things that just didn't really work out for me, that I'm not in love with. I picked these up at Marshall's. They're just makeup remover pads. I got them because there were 60 in there and it was $3.99. They're just too thick. I don't know how to explain. I'm going to use them up because I don't like to be wasteful, but I definitely prefer Target's brand or Walmart's brand for the same price and right around the same amount. I think you only get 45 wipes, but they work better. I am storing them upside down to keep them wetter, but I just don't like how thick they are. I feel like they just don't work for me, and the brand is Spa-scriptions. Their collagen makeup wipes helps to remove appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I don't think it really will. I don't really recommend them, but maybe they work better for somebody else. A mascara that I literally am so upset that I hate, and I think I hate it because it's so wet and it transfers so much, and I tried to love it, and it's just the original Great Lash. I tried to pawn it off on my daughter. Well, it was originally hers. She hated it, pawned it off to me, and then I tried to pawn it back off to her. I know people are going to say you can't share mascara. She's my daughter. She lived in my body. She has shared my nutrients and lived and swimmed inside me, so I think us sharing a mascara should be okay. I just grabbed the Great Lash. I don't like it. Something about it is just not good. I mean, it's okay for your lower lashes, but it transfers so bad, and it takes your makeup off. I just don't like it. I know some people are diehard fans and swear by it. It's just a pass for me. And last but not least, I tried to cut corners. Walmart did not have any sense of Dove body wash that I liked, and I'm just like somebody who sticks to Dove, and they didn't have anything. I just cannot stand lavender. I don't know why. I hate the smell of lavender. It's something about my childhood. It reminds me of something in my childhood. Does anybody remember there was like a lavender, maybe it was Calgon, I can't remember. There was a spray, and oh God, I hate the smell of lavender. So I saw this, it was like half price. It's the Equate. It's compared to the Dove and the Shea Butter and Vanilla. This is horrible. I don't feel clean. I use it now for shaving because I don't want to waste it. I do not like this. I don't recommend it. It's not the best. I mean, if it works for you, that's fabulous. But I just never felt clean using it. So I've just used it for shaving, and it's definitely not as moisturizing as the real Dove soap. So these three things are poos for me: the mascara, this, and the wipes. So not too bad. Mostly good products this week. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you are enjoying your Friday. I hope to get this up for you this Friday so you can enjoy this video. Obviously, it'd be ridiculous to post this on a Monday. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you stick around and subscribe. I want to link all my social media so we can follow each other and interact on those as well. I post mostly like my makeup looks or my outfits on my social media, and I used to do more nail pictures, but I don't do them as often. So if you want to follow me on TikTok or my Instagram, I will link them below, and I will follow you back. I hope you all enjoy this. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.